Okay, now that the Mugen bumper is off, you can see how everything is down here. And everything is still hanging on just by zip ties, because you don't really want to bolt anything down just yet. Make sure everything works properly. Make sure you don't have to move anything, and then bolt everything down and make sure all the clearances are good, and then you're ready to rock and roll. But there it is. That's one of the ends of the intercooler, and sitting in back of it is the radiator. And we did have to cut the hood latch support here, right here. We had to cut it right down here, as you can see, and then bolted it to the bumper support here, or front collision bar from the JDM world right here. And that takes care of that problem, and it also gives us enough clearance to mount everything, so you can still see through it. And yeah, there it is. And let's come back to this side. Everything clears on this side, up and down, clears really nice. And let's see, it basically clears. If I move this back a little bit, there you go, that should clear that. Everything's clearing, everything's looking good. Not touching the headlights up here either. Not touching right here. Everything, yeah, everything looks good. So it's very important not to have anything touch, because you do not want to have anything break on you during the track, because that just sucks sitting on the sidelines. I'd rather lose because I couldn't drive fast enough versus my car giving up on me. So that's what you got. Alright, let's go over the tubing that I've purchased. This is from CX Racing. I bought, I think it was I can't remember, all annotated, but I bought two of them, two kits, because I knew it was my first time building anything like this. So I knew it was going to mess up on a couple of things. I wanted enough material. And I believe I bought everything for a really good price. I can't remember what it was, because I bought it like a year and a half ago. But it comes, it's aluminum piping, 2.5 inches. You get them in a lot of different sizes, and I just wanted to kind of show that in the intercooler building world, you want to have intercooler pipes that are aluminum, preferably because of the weight savings and the heat dissipation properties of aluminum. Plus, on every single end, you want this hump or rib here, because it'll help with basically just when you clamp down on it with the clamps or T-clamps. It'll secure faster, it'll secure tighter, and it'll also prevent the ends from blowing off, which I see and hear a lot from a lot of my other turbo friends, is their intercooler pipes will blow off. Well, if you have this on it and the other connecting pipe, like say if you're going to connect these two together, and that would never pop off, okay? Especially if you use one of these guys on it too. Okay. Alright, that on one end, silicone coupler in the middle. There's no way this is gonna slide off of that. There's no way. Okay, so forget all those big high-end companies that sells you these pipes for or completed kits for $300-400. Just get yourself a DIY kit like this and build it yourself. All you really need is just some couplers, some T-brackets, not T-bracket, T-clamps, and build it yourself. There's a lot of couplers out there, straight couplers, reducer couplers, 90-degree couplers. I mean, come on. For half the price, you can make a kit that is just as good or better than a lot of the kits that are available out there. And a lot of the kits out there, in my opinion, they just rip you off. Intercooler piping is intercooler piping. The whole point of the intercooler piping is to deliver air from point A to point B, in terms of it making any loss in pressure, things like that. That's a whole world of other scientific stuff. But that's my kit. That's what I'm going to be working with. It's 2.5 inches in pipe, and here it is already on the Garrett intercooler, and fits up perfectly. I just have to put my T-clamps on it, and should be all set. Okay, I just wanted to go over what comes in the kit, since I thought it was a really good high value kit. It comes with 16 of these. You can barely see it because it's in bubble wrap, but 16 T-clamps. It comes with, well, okay, this is 2 kits in this box, okay? It comes with, I believe, 16 couplers as well, and it comes with whatever you see here divided by 2, okay? So there's a lot of pipes up here. This is just the first layer. There's another layer down here, and that's a lot of pipe. That's a lot of pipe, okay? So you got plenty of 90s, plenty of 45s, which you're gonna need. You got plenty of just straight runs also. And the reason why I just bought this is because I didn't know exactly what I was getting myself into at the time, because I'm running an S2000 engine, which, if you guys can use your imagination, it kind of sits like a K20, but the K20s, the intake manifold's facing, the throttle body is going to be facing this way, but the K20 is facing this way. So that's the whole reason why I have a hole drilled right there. That is not part of the integer frame. I had to drill that hole out. Use a 2.5-inch cup drill, and that's how I got that. So the turbo system is going to be sitting on the back on this end, and it'll wrap this way. It'll come down this hole right here. These are the pieces I've already cut out of my frame. Put these over here. So turbo's gonna sit somewhere in this area right here. Comes out this way, goes down here, comes this way, wraps around this way, right into that, and then back this way, follows this tube back up through this hole into the throttle body, which will be approximately right here. Because I've actually put the engine in one time and I had to take it back out to finish off a couple other things, and that's it. That's the intercooler system. And once I put the engine back in, engine's sitting over here. Once I put everything back in, you'll see what I'm talking about. But just for now, I just wanted to show you guys the parts, some of the parts that I've chosen, and how everything is fitting up right now. So this is vlog number 1. See you in vlog number 2, guys.